most wonderful time of the year can also be the most stressful. But as you listen to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon, we hope you'll also find it to be the most encouraging. I'm Keith Stevens.
And I'm Donna Cruz. Our friends at Kerr Records have joined the celebration this hour, and that includes Hannah Kerr, who has songs and stories to share. Welcome.
Well, thanks for inviting me to be part of this. I love Christmas and all that comes with it. There's just something so special about the music. One minute you're filled with warmth and hope, and the next minute it's fun and joy. And the Keep the Faith Christmas Marathon is like that too. There's plenty of songs and stories to lift your spirits and help you have a truly Merry Christmas. Enjoy!
You've found Keep the Faith, where we share songs and stories together that are filled with encouragement.
Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring, soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and on every street corner you'll hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Strings of street lights, even stoplights, blink a bright red and green as the shoppers rush home with their treasures. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smile after smile, and above all this bustle you hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. Soon it will be Christmas Day.
You're listening to Keep the Faith.
Hey, I'm Keith Stevens. So much of Christmas has become about the latest and greatest gadget, but maybe the best gifts have been around forever.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old.
Hannah Kerr has a new song for Christmas and reflects on what makes the season so special.
I think at Christmas, it's just a closeness, a nearness of God's presence. And I think he's near to us all the time. But I think at Christmas, we are so tuned in to the story of Jesus and tuned into the fact that he desires to be with us even more than we want to be with him. For me, that just is a reminder that I need every year. Because when life is crazy and when we feel like we're in the middle of a deep darkness, we need the light of Jesus and the reminder that he has come and he has brought peace and joy. And I don't think we're missing it because God's not giving it. I think we're missing it because we are not open to it. We're not ready for it. We get busy with our schedules and taking our kids to soccer practice, and we're doing so many things. We're in the middle of so many things, and I think we're not looking for God the way that we are at Christmas.
Thanks to Curb Records for helping to make encouragement contagious here on Keep the Faith. More information about Hannah Kerr's new song for Christmas, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, is available at KeepTheFaith.com.
It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in silent stillness lay to hear the angels sing.
Still through the cloven skies they come, with peaceful wings unfurled, and still their heavenly music floats over all the weary world. Above reside in lowly plains. They bend on hovering wings, and ever all the Bible sounds the blessed angels sing. Come and all shall own the Prince of Peace, their King, and saints shall meet him in the air, and with the angels sing. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. Hear the angels sing. Come on. Always coming, always here, always coming on a midnight. Always coming, always here, always coming on a midnight clear.
Keep the Faith, where encouragement becomes contagious.
I'm Hannah Kerr, excited to share my new Christmas music with you because I just love this time of year. Every Christmas has a moment, and some live on in the stories we tell, making encouragement contagious year after year. What's your story? We'd love to hear it. Just call 800-726-4150. That's 800-726-4150.
The thing is I haven't always been real big on Christmas and celebrating and everything like that. My childhood just wasn't there. It wasn't really for Christmas. But I have 3 kids of my own. I currently have lost my job. My wife is working every day to try to make a Christmas. And I will say, listening to your station and hearing how much you guys help everybody out and the Christmas songs has revived my Christmas spirit. My wife says it's weird to see me act this way because I've never acted this way. To my family, Merry Christmas, and to my wife, I love you with all my heart, and I appreciate you working so hard to make this as good as Christmas as possible for our kids.
Christmas time is here. Loved ones close to our hearts and strangers in lands afar. Together, sharing the joy, Emmanuel. He has come to dwell.
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Presented in part by Kerr Records, making music for 60 years with artists like For King and Country, We Are Messengers, and Hannah Kerr.
Hi, I'm Keith Stevens on the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon, along with Curb recording artist Hannah Kerr. What's a song that's always special for you this time of year?
I think Silent Night is probably the song that's the most special to me. It's the first song that I ever sang in church. I was 4 years old and my dad was the worship leader, and so he was like, Hannah, I want you to sing a solo on Christmas Eve. And so he had me come up on stage. I was wearing this sparkly purple dress and I stood there with my little mic that was like half as big as my body, and I sang Silent Night in front of our whole church, and my dad was playing piano. Every year when we sing that song, whether it's like at the end of a concert or if it's like the end of the Christmas Eve service, I feel like it just carries a lot of the peace of the Christmas season that I really love.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth.
Helping you have a positive influence in your community and in your home this Christmas. Wishing you a joyful Christmas from your friends at Keep the Faith.
Frosted window panes, candles gleaming inside, painted candy canes on the tree. Santa's on his way, he's filled his sleigh with things for you and for me. It's that time of year when the world falls in love. Every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas, may your New Year dreams come true. Of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. Oh, I wish you the same thing too. For for you, things for you and for me. Oh, it's that time of year when the world falls in love, and every song you hear seems to say, Merry Christmas, may your New Year dreams come true. And this song of mine in 3/4 time wishes you and yours the same thing too. Merry, Merry Christmas. Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
You're listening to Keep the Faith.
I'm Donna Cruz. At Christmas, the temptation is to think big, but maybe it's the little things that stay with you.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too.
You may think of Francesca Battistelli as a great singer, but 6 kids think of her as mom.
I am an only child, which is hilarious because I have so many kids. When I was growing up, my mom had this small little nativity scene that we have now, which is really sweet. And my favorite thing every year was to set it up, find a place to put it. But we didn't put the baby Jesus in all season because he wasn't born yet. And so we would hide him. And then on Christmas morning, it was my job to go and get baby Jesus and put him in the manger. And I just thought that was the greatest thing ever. But we would hide him in the back of this like old antique clock. And I just thought that was normal. Like, doesn't everybody hide baby Jesus in the back of a clock? Until one day, I don't remember, I must have been older and was telling this story and someone laughed. And I was like, I guess that is kind of odd that Jesus was hiding in a clock and then he was born on Christmas morning. I think it's funny what you remember. My daughter, she's 9, and she's probably asked me 3 times already this year, Mom, are we going to have matching Christmas PJs this year? Because that's my favorite thing about Christmas. And I'm every year thinking, why am I buying these? I don't think they like them. And she's literally going, that's my favorite thing. And so, you know, those little traditions are always so sweet.
Thanks to Curb Records for their support of Keep the Faith this year. More details about Francesca Battistelli's new version of Sleigh Ride are available at KeepTheFaith.com.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand. We're riding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like 2 birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or 2. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. in your hand. We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we? We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing another chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Sleigh ride together with you. Sleigh ride together with you. Sleigh ride together with you.
Christ is come. Let all creation sing God's own song. Oh, hail the newborn King.
If we find Him, we find what we were looking for everywhere else in the first place. God knows He's the only one who really brings true satisfaction to the inside as well, you know?
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Presented in part by Kerr Records, making music for 60 years with artists like For King and Country, We Are Messengers, and Hannah Kerr.
Next on the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon, Natalie Grant shares how the last thing she wanted to do as a 6-year-old turned out to be the best thing.
My dad came over and said, "We have 5 kids, and I want every single one of you to go into our little tree and get all of the presents that are under it, and we're going to take it over to this family."
I'm Hannah Kerr on the Keep the Faith Christmas Marathon, sharing the peace and joy of the season.
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, we may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. It hasn't snowed a single flurry. Oh, Santa dear, we're in a hurry. Climb down the chimney, hang up the brightest string of lights I've ever seen. Slice up the fruitcake, it's time we hung some tinsel on that evergreen bough. For we need a little music, need a little laughter, need a little singing, ringing in the rafters, and we need a little something happy ever after. We need a little Christmas now. Oh, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now.
You're listening to Keep the Faith.
I'm Keith Stevens. I bet you can think back to the time when you first experienced the gift of giving.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant.
Natalie Grant remembers how one Christmas, her dad's idea to spread contagious encouragement created a spark in her heart.
I grew up in Seattle, and we would drive down the coast to San Diego where my grandparents lived. On the way, we would stop and we would go to a campground and stay the night and then continue on our journey. And one particular campground, we had this little mini Christmas tree in our motorhome, and my parents even had presents under it. And I remember I was 6 years old, and we were getting out of the motorhome, and this man got out, and he had 5 kids, and my dad's never met a stranger. Come to find out, this man, his wife, had just died of cancer, and to help her in her final days, he had lost his job. So they lost their home, and he and his 5 children were living in this Airstream trailer. And my dad came over with tears streaming down his face and said, "Okay, we have 5 kids, and I want every single one of you to go into our little tree and get all of the presents that are under it, and we're going to take it over to this family." Well, now, I'd like to say that I responded with the love of Jesus in my heart, but I was 6 years old. I was like, I am not going to get my presents and giving it away to some stranger that I don't even know. I had asked all year long for this present called Baby Alive, and I just knew that Baby Alive was waiting under that tree for me, and that I was going to pick that and give it to somebody I didn't even know. And we got up the gifts, and that man and his children came out, and we presented them with these presents. That man had a little girl almost my exact same age. She was 7 years old. She opened it up. It was, in fact, the Baby Alive doll. And in my little 6-year-old heart, something happened. I just, in a moment, knew what giving felt like.
What if I told you you had the power to give someone hope beyond their wildest dreams? What if I told you it's right there in your hands, in your hands? It's hard to imagine how something so small can make all the difference, tear down the tallest wall. What if December looked different this year? told you you have the power to give someone hope far beyond their wildest dreams?
What if December looked different this year? Yeah, what if we all just give this Christmas away? If there's love in your heart, don't let it stay there. Give this Christmas away, and your life will be changed by the gift you receive when you give this Christmas away. Give this Christmas away. You have the power, just give it away. Give it away. This Christmas, give it away.
If you need to be encouraged, you've come to the right place. Merry Christmas from the home of contagious encouragement. Keep the faith.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
A Keep the Faith Christmas memory with Hannah Kerr.
Either my mom or my grandmother would hide this special pickle ornament in the tree somewhere, usually in a hard place to see, like in the back of the tree, in the middle of the tree, whatever. And all of my cousins and my brothers and I would fight around the tree to try to find the pickle ornament, and whoever found it first would get an extra gift. And it was always something small, but you wanted that extra gift, you know. So, and you especially wanted to beat all of the cousins. You know, for me, my family has a bunch of boys and 3 girls. And so us 3 girls would always team up and try to find the ornament before the boys. And we did a lot of times. I think I have the record for the most pickle gifts.
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon.
Presented in part by Kerr Records, making music for 60 years with artists like For King and Country, We Are Messengers, and Hannah Kerr.
Hi, I'm Hannah Kerr with an encouraging thought on Keep the Faith. On December 25th, we're all morning people.
Fear not, you who dwell in darkness. Fear not, you who journey far. For tonight a child is born. Tonight Christ the Lord. Fear not, you who feel forgotten. Fear not, you so long unseen. For tonight a child is born. Tonight you're not alone. Earth and heaven here together, blessed Bethlehem. Our Creator, King and Savior, come and worship you. Fear not, you so worn and weary, for the waiting has grown. For tonight a child is born. Tonight an angel Tonight a child is born. Tonight love has come. Tonight Christ the Lord. Fear not, you who dwell in darkness. Fear not, you who journey far.
A Keep the Faith Christmas memory with Denise from Point of Grace.
Well, probably my favorite Christmas was when I was 5. My favorite cousins in the whole wide world had moved way away to Phoenix, Arizona. And I remember we had Christmas, and then we drove like the 24 hours it took in the station wagon to get out to Phoenix. And my sister had gotten one of those little tape players that had a little microphone recorder, and we were bored, and back then you didn't have video games and all that, so we produced a radio show. My dad was the DJ, and my sisters and I, we were the Carter sisters. My mom was June Carter, and we were the daughters, and we would sing, and I sang a little solo, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And so we have a tape of that still today, and so that's probably my favorite.
You're listening to the Keep the Faith Countdown to Christmas Marathon, presented in part by Kerr Records, making music for 60 years with artists like For King and Country, We Are Messengers, and Hannah Kerr.